Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on Charleston Boulevard, just west of Hollywood Boulevard, here in the far east side of Las Vegas, heading towards the west on a pretty beautiful Saturday afternoon. The only thing is the wind. There's a lot of wind. And it's been windy for a good part of the week too. Open house right there on the right, being advertised. But otherwise, it's a really glorious day. You could see the snow there on the top of Mount Charleston there in the distance off to the right. We got some, I think, 2 days of precipitation out of the last 7 months. There is Sunrise Casablanca right there, 24-hour bar and gaming establishment. Like so many others in this town, all 24 hours. We approach Tree Line Road up here, or drive, Tree Line Drive. Tree line just runs straight down to Sahara and then fizzles out shortly thereafter. A lot of these streets in here have what are traditionally female names: Madge, Betty, Lynn, etc. And then there's a shopping center over here on our left. There's an Albertsons in there, along with a Care Now Urgent Care. There's a Shell gas station over there. So regular unleaded Shell is $3.89 a gallon, and Sinclair right there has it at $3.99 a gallon. Cash price, of course. And then over here on the left, we have the former, I guess it was a Fresh and Easy or something over here. And it's gone through quite a few iterations. Then its latest life was as a flea market, indoor flea market, but that failed in a short amount of time. Sonic right there. And so now it's awaiting yet another rebirth. Businesses on this side of town, you know, you can tell a lot about a neighborhood simply by, and you got a part of town by simply by the amenities that it has or does not have, right? And here on the east side of town, you're hard pressed to find a lot of the amenities that you find on the other side of town, like certain corporate chain restaurants and stuff like that. I guess they do their homework and they don't have a huge presence over here on the east side of town. The only people that do are the casinos, the 24-hour gaming sports bars. But other than that, you don't have a whole lot in the way of like a Chili's. There's no Chili's over here. Not that that's everyone's preferred destination. Everyone's different, of course. What we do have over here on this side of town, as we pass by Nellis, is over here off to the right, and that is an Olive Garden and an Applebee's. Those are going to be your only two sit-down, non-gaming type of restaurants here on this side of town. You do have a Kohl's over here next to the Target, here at the corner of Nellis Boulevard and Charleston Boulevard. Nellis is a major north-south artery here on the east side of town. So we await our turn. We'll pause here for a moment. And we got the green light here at Nellis. So we'll continue westbound here on Charleston. You have Charleston Commons over there on the right. Burlington Coat Factory in there. There used to be an Office Depot in there. That's long gone. Ross Dress for Less is in there. And the 99-cent Set Plus store is gone. Look at this traffic here on the other side trying to turn left onto Nellis. It is really, really bad. And this is a testament. So when they decided not to build the eastern expansion or extension of the 215 Beltway, this is what it created. You can see here they have this white fence in the median to prevent pedestrians from crossing over. Because a lot of people now have to exit right here. The way the interstate is oriented, it goes immediately to the west or south right here off of Charleston and eastern, pretty much. And so it will, what it does is it creates a huge bottleneck. A lot of people get off here at Charleston in order to continue north or east, and you see that here at these lights at Nellis and at Lamb. It's really unfortunate that the planners, whomever they are, did not decide to. Oh gosh, we got that one. Okay, so this is Lamb Boulevard, another major north-south artery, but again, a very disappointing outcome that they did not decide to extend it over here on this side of town. We'll pause it here for the light at Lamb, and we got the green light here at Lamb. $3.69 a gallon for regular unleaded there at that 7-Eleven/Citgo there on the corner. Party USA balloons. I guess they're going to take over quite a bit of the former Party City's business now, given that Party City has thrown in the white flag here in America. But you see just some empty lots over here. It's and this is a major interchange right here, like I was mentioning earlier, Charleston and US 95/Interstate 11 now, as it's going by. But yeah, very vacant, very open. You can see an encampment right there off the sidewalk. And they actually have a sign up there that says South Interstate 11. That's rare. They don't do signs in this town. We've had a lot of discussion about that at length on this channel about whatever the reason is, the powers that be don't believe in putting up signs, road signs, to indicate what lane you need to be in for an interstate interchange or anything like that. They just redid this bridge. You can see the artwork they have on it here, but you also have some encampments over here. Off to the side. Right here off the underneath the interstate, protect us from the protect them from the elements, from the sun, I guess. Honolulu right here is the name of this street. Arco gas station there, and then you've got some homes that border Charleston right up to the edge right here. Imagine it's pretty noisy over there. Trying to sleep and stuff like that. You've got the helicopter. I don't know if you can see that in the video overhead. $3.49 a gallon for Circle K right there. The helicopter, it was one of the touring helicopters, and they fly this path right over. When they come back from Grand Canyon, this is the path they fly en route to North Las Vegas Airport. A lot of them do. Now there's another one, I think there's another two of them that are based down at Las Vegas International Airport, but up here in the northern part of town, I don't remember the name of the one that operates up here, but yeah, it's like a little army of them. There's a whole bunch of them, and then they come at sunset as well, I've noticed. And this wall over here has been all tagged up. Or is that a trailer? Look, maybe it's a trailer. Yeah, it's a semi-trailer over there. It's been all tagged up. If you like drone videos, check out vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. And also now, navigational aviation arrows, which are really, really cool. It's a throwback to the days of... yeah, that's a trailer there. To the days of the airmail pilots, back when they didn't have a whole lot in the way of navigational aids due to technology and all that. And so they would have these big, like 50-foot arrows on the ground that the pilots would use to direct them on their path to their next destination. I think there were like 38 of those paths or something like that across the country at one time. which is good because you don't want to have a whole bunch of paths, because then you'll probably end up getting lost. Come up here to this Lowe's. We've done a lot of videos of our time up here at this Lowe's, as well as 28th Street, which is what it becomes over here on the other side. A lot of red lights. Lots and lots of red lights. So we have the light here at 28th Street, continuing westbound here. We're going to work our way up here to Fremont Street, which is also Boulder Highway. Once it gets south of, I think, Sahara, it becomes Boulder Highway. As do so many roads that change identities here. I know that Blazer thought he was going to try and jump right out in front of everyone. Yeah, a lot of empty dirt lots over here on the east side of town. We've got some encampments right there. So we come up here to Fremont Street. We'll make a right onto Fremont. And of course, we'll immediately encounter another light here at Eastern, just in front of us, because this is like a triangular type of intersection they have here. Blue Angel Motel right there. That is, I've had a request from 7-Eleven man to try and capture that sign. I need to do that in an upcoming video. Here, $3.45 a gallon at the Arco right over here off to our left. We'll pause it for a moment. Interesting note, we've noted in earlier videos about chevrons and all the chevrons around town that right now tend to be all over $4 a gallon. The one right here on the corner of Eastern and Fremont Street has $3.59 a gallon. So it's under $4. Is that a Lambo right there in that blue Lamborghini? Looks like it might be. Probably a rental, I would imagine. But this is part of that triangular setup that they have here, and again, it gets backed up because you have, the lights are not timed the way that they should be, in my humble opinion. So you have traffic backed up into different intersections because the lights aren't timed. So there goes blue Lambo. I think that's a Lambo. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. We'll pause it again. Would like to take a moment and thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. It really helps recommend us to other viewers and absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. Also check out our merch available on our shop section. Lots of tire shops over here on the east side of town. And a heartfelt thank you from all of us here at the Vegas Don channel. We could not do this without you. We would not be here without you. So thank you so very much for being here and helping us out. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks.